What's good, fam? It's your boy Matt, and we're back with another video. Now, this is a video that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I've been postponing it because of school, because of other things, and my camera is not standing straight. That's okay. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, and this is a video that I kind of started doing before, but I didn't do it. I've had an extremely bad cycle lately where I just don't follow through with things. And now when I'm back to training again, it feels like I'm getting the ability back to, follow through with things. So this is gonna be a second challenge for me, a second thing pushing me to follow through with things and just keeping myself moving. Because when I don't do anything, I lose my grip. If I'd have only school, then sure I can do the school. But I need to have something on the side of school. If I don't have anything on the side of school to motivate me, then it will just be only school and it will be too much and blah. But enough about that. It's still not straight. Now, I hope you have seen at least some of the clips that I've uploaded from the last summer of drifting, maybe some of the ice drifting that I drove in the purple Slatomatic, the E36 328 touring, with a normal welded diff, 2.93 ratio in the diff, and an e-brake, a better clutch, and a better radiator. This year, I'm gonna do the same type of drifting. I'm gonna do simple, cheap style drifting to show you all that it's possible. But this year, I'm gonna take it one step further, because now we've done that. We have done the absolute most basic. We have gone through that now. Now it's time to upgrade us a little bit. So, as you can see, this car behind me here is not exactly purple like the Slatomatic. So I'm gonna start by saying that it's not. This is actually a car that I bought from Hunter. Where is that purple car? The purple car is sold to a guy that's like in the same kind of union that I'm in to get your racing license. So I'm still gonna see the car on the track. I'm gonna see someone else drive my car. What? And the reason. Why would I sell 328, which is basically done, to buy another 328, which is further from done? The reason being is this. The other 328, the Slatomatic, has gone 300,000 kilometers. It has a lot of rust, and it has some work to do on it. And it has work that needs to be done that isn't really what I am capable of doing right now. This car, on the other hand, is a car that Hunter has been busting his butt with. This car has a lot of good candy. I'm going to show you around it soon. Well, right now it isn't that much to see other than the engine bay. But basically this car has new bushings in the whole subframe. It's also 328, fresh bushings in the subframes. The plates that you attach the subframe to is newly freshly welded, so it's super fresh, it's super strong. This car is in better condition than the other 328, and it has less rust under it. Now, on the side skirts, there's still rust on this car because he bought it from some car shop that just put some things on it, and yeah, it's not really a good job. You're gonna see in a second. So, basically with this car, it's a 328. It has a new clutch, basically almost the same clutch that the Slatomatic has. The Slatomatic has a lighter flywheel, so it's easy to go up with the revs, but when it's up in the revs, it will not have the same amount of force. So I think that once you're at the top revs where you are, it's more difficult to keep it there because it's not as much weight moving. Anyways, if you know physics more than me, which you probably do, correct me. So this car basically is almost like Slatomatic. There's only 3 differences. No e-brake yet, no diff with a diff yet, and it doesn't have the lighter flywheel. I can live without that. This car is, in my opinion, in my eyes, for my reasoning, a better car to deal with than the Slatomatic. And the guy that bought it was a cool guy. I'm happy with the money I got for it. I'm happy with, I basically made like 1,000 kroner on that car after selling it, after beating on it for like a year, after buying new parts to it. That's crazy. But not talk about that. Let's take a look at the car. Oh yeah, one more difference. No M50 manifold on this one. Don't worry. I have one laying around. Alright. So basically here you can see that there is a reinforced radiator here in this car. It doesn't have the separate liquid holder, but I think this one will work fine anyways. And if it doesn't, I'll change this one. I can still resell this one. This is some wirings for the electric fans, which is plugged to a button in the car. Which is plugged to a button in the car. So basically I can just switch them on and off. On the Slat-O-Matic, it was on the thermostatus, which is down here. So basically the fan will still go if my car is turned off. So the difference here is I have to turn off and on the button inside of the car. This side skirts. These rims are not mine, they're Hunter, so he's gonna remove these. Jerk. Alright, so this is a racing shirt I'm gonna use. I got this one from a friend of mine. I'm gonna get another one of these. They're pretty cheap, and a friend of mine which does a lot of drifting said that these would suffice, and I'm not gonna be super vulnerable in them. So I'm gonna get 2 of these to fit in. Currently, there's a lot of things back here. Hunter hasn't really cleaned out all the things, which I don't mind. But everything back here is basically gonna cleaned out. I'm gonna have a stabilization metal plate going between there. I'm going to remove the spare wheel plate. Spare wheel already here. Some already sports seats, which I'm gonna put in my daily, which I'm gonna talk about in another video. It's a E36 320 diesel, best car I've ever owned as a daily. So yeah, the car needs like an oil change, I guess. But this is pretty basic. This car is gonna be so gutted. It's gonna be nothing left in this car. Let's start it. Alright, so the famous BMW valve take for like 3 seconds when I started. The Slat-O-Matic actually didn't have that, so maybe I traded for a car with a worse engine. You know, in that case, I'll just change the engine. And then if I'm gonna change the engine, you know, they're not too expensive. So if this engine holds out for this summer, I have to change it for next summer. That's fine. So basically, in this car, it's the same car essentially. It has less features, less stuff like factory features, which means that I have less things to remove when I'm actually going to work on it. So you have tools everywhere, phone, tools, but this is where I like to sit. I miss this, everybody, if you only knew. Short shifter, of course. Temporary e-brake. No, I'm just kidding. The added e-brake was kind of here. But this one that I'm gonna have now, it's gonna be mounted like right here. So I'm gonna remove this button and like put it like here or something like that. It's just a wire under here, you know. It's basically nothing. Like, I don't know if you can see it. There you see it. You can just move this button. Anyways, so the handbrake is gonna be like pretty close to this one. Obviously, since I'm not gonna use this one, so I'm gonna be able to, you know, like drive on one hand here or on one hand here. And then when I'm gonna pull the e-brake, I mean, I only have to go like this distance. So the handbrake is gonna lean a little bit forward, so I can pull it. So that's basically a little tour of this car. Now what's gonna be done to it? How we're gonna take this one step further. Alright, so we're gonna do an e-brake, we're gonna have welded diff, and we're gonna have the steering wheel with the snap-off, because we're cool guys, you know. And the reason you would have snap-offs in the first place is because when you have a fixed racing seat, you have a cage, and it's difficult to get out. So if you have a snap-off, you should have the cage. And oh wait, we're getting a cage. That's right, we're gonna weld the cage to this car. We're gonna strip it from basically everything, cut off all the parts we don't need. I might remove the windows. I don't know how much I can remove. I want to make this car as light as possible. If I can get this car down to like 1100 kilos, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be perfect. Like 1100 kilos. If that's possible, I don't know, like without like buying like too much carbon fiber stuff, I'm gonna gut the doors. Yeah, just cut metal off that I don't need. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's doable. I've seen other people do it. Obviously, if they have a lot of carbon resources, and that's not a thing. So we're gonna do the welded diff. We're gonna do e-brake. We're gonna do snap off, which I already had. We're gonna do cage. We're gonna do racing seats, and we're gonna do angle kit. That's right. After that, this car is done. This car has everything it needs to drive event after event after event after event. This car is gonna be a stock engine, so basically the engine is made to be like that. For now it's gonna be stock. I might put it on E35 if I get some extra money over. Probably won't, but you never know. The idea behind this car is to show you that even though like the cage is gonna cost more money, that you can still have like a legit drift car without exceeding too much money. This car is gonna be below 30,000 to build, inclusive all the parts and pretty much all the work. So it's gonna be, yeah, I think the budget is 30,000. A lot of the parts that I put in it, I've gathered from last summer. So this year I'm putting out about maybe 20,000, and the other things I already have. But that's it. This video is way too long. I hope you all are excited. We're gonna build a student drift car, E36, BMW, touring, welded diff, e-brake, steering kit, cage. We're gonna do everything, and we're gonna start by gutting this car from all the interior, because a friend of mine is gonna pick this car up in like a little bit more than 2 weeks, like 17 days, and I have exams next week. So it's Friday now. I'm gonna upload this Saturday, probably like Sunday or Monday. I'm gonna start gut this car from like this simple thing, like remove the chairs and remove the mat and then all the things. If someone wants things that I'm gonna gut off, let me know and I'll sell it for super cheap. Like come pick it up and bring me food or something. But that's basically it. Next video we're gonna start gut the car. This video is far too long already. Thank you for watching. I hope you are excited. I hope you see how tired I am. I have a lot of things to get done, but I've been studying all day today and I needed to get some rest. Anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. This is gonna be an amazing summer. We're gonna get to know ourselves with the car so much. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.